Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel where I continue my push to make my way from mess to success, and I walk you through the journey with me as I go. I'm Granford, as you should know by now if you've watched any of my videos. Today is just going to be an update on the mattress store. Got some good news. Um, So we opened last week, finally opened last week. We got all our inventory in Tuesday, and I think we opened up Friday, yeah, which was August, like 8th, 7th, something like that, August 7th, I believe. Let me see. No, August 9th. I suck at math. August 9th, we opened up. Um, Started doing paid ads on Facebook. Been getting a lot of good hits from there. Well, I say a lot of good hits. A lot of leads. A lot of people messaging me back. Friday, the day we opened, we had one appointment. They actually showed up. They did not buy. They did not buy. I had messed up, and I let them walk out without making some sort of deal. They didn't like the price. I don't think it was too terrible for them. But they had already had a good mattress and they were just thinking about replacing it. So I think my price was just a little too high. But I could have come down on it, and I should have. And I think I just didn't. I don't know. I just kind of froze. Something happened. I just kind of froze with it. But I decided I would not let that happen again. So learned the lesson. The next day, Saturday, I spent all day there at the store. Um, I had dozens of messages, made 6 appointments. 2 of those showed up, and 1 of them bought. So my first sale was the second day of business. Uh, I sold a queen mattress and a queen mattress protector, a total of $805. The entire process, the entire appointment was garbage. Technical difficulties out the yin yang. I was actually surprised she went to the very end and did it all. Yeah, I was barely able to take a payment from her. My card reader didn't perform. Wouldn't connect, wouldn't update. I had to manually input her card info, which she was not a fan of. Her wife was not a fan of. And it didn't go through. So then I had to text her a link to pay. That finally went through, luckily. The straps that I had on hand, the straps that I had bought from Amazon to deliver to tie down on the vehicles, yeah, they were the wrong kind, wrong type of strap. Wouldn't work. I didn't even notice that to begin with. No, definitely my bad. So luckily she had 2 straps of her own that we could use. She wasn't signed into her Google account. I guess that matters. So she couldn't leave me a Google review. So I'm still waiting on. I'll be sending her a message today to try and figure that out. I did get a photo with her, or from her, so that's good. That'll help. I'll put that on my Facebook and page and all that stuff. Print it out, put it on my wall, all that good stuff. Yeah, it took a turn for the worse, but in the end, she bought, paid for, and left with a mattress, so that's good. What else? Yeah, so the plan is that the ad that I put on Facebook is it's actually an ad, word for word, that came from one of the leaders of the MBA company, and he just spread it out there. He found out it was doing really well, so he just spread it out to everybody else, and now we're all taking it and running with it. And that's actually what's gotten me a lot of, I think all of my appointments, most of them at least, but definitely most of my leads. So gonna keep running with that. I think it actually ends tomorrow, the promotion, or the ad campaign, whatever you want to call it. I think it ends tomorrow, so I'm gonna have to update that. Didn't put a ton of money on it, so I'll add more to that. Considering paying for a website, but it's more than a website. It's like an entire service. It'll be like calendar, phone calls, messaging processes. Supposedly they can do like data tracking and inventory and all that stuff for you on the website. All kinds of stuff. It would be extremely helpful if they actually do what it claims to do. That's about $97 a month, so it's $100 a month I'll be out, but it may very well help me. That's another thing I've been dealing with, is making these spreadsheets and all this stuff, and it's kind of scattered. I like doing it, but it takes a lot of my time. So I'm thinking about using $100 a month service for it, see if it would be any good. Other than that, I have 2 appointments today. I'll be honest, I'm not very confident in either one of them, but we'll see. I'm gonna keep it going. Today I know I gotta put out some signs, put out some flyers. No, not signs. I did put out signs last week, like 2 or 3 days, and they were taken up like the very day I put them out. So I'm thinking I'm gonna wait and do it on Fridays, probably around like 5 p.m. or later. That way it has all of Friday, Saturday, and Sunday to sit out there before the city picks them up. The city won't be working those times, so they should be good. I'm gonna do that, but I can keep passing out the flyers. I actually like doing that. It's actually not bad. Anyway, yeah, so that's the updates for the business. I'm just gonna keep it going. I'm gonna try and get as many appointments as I can right now. Not gonna lie, it's taking a toll on family time and things like that. But I've talked with the wife, and we're working things out. We're trying to figure out how I can split my time, understanding that a brand new business takes a lot of time, a lot of effort, and sacrifice, but also understanding that family is obviously extremely important, and it needs to be nurtured and upheld as a priority. So we're working on ways to figure that out. She's extremely helpful in all that, and yeah, so we'll make it work. Regardless, this is the future that I've chosen for us. This is not the mattress business itself, but me being in business, being an entrepreneur. This is what is happening. So we got to figure it out one way or another. There will be sacrifice, there will be pain, there will be issues, but we will figure it out and move on. It's just what you got to do. Yeah, so I have very high hopes for the business. I'll keep getting better at sales. I'm gonna deep dive into figuring out how Facebook Marketplace and ads and everything else works, so I can master that and just get really good at it. And I'm just gonna. My plan is to take it all by storm and just make a ton of money from it and just do really well. So that's the goal. Yeah, stay tuned for any additional updates as they come. Until next time.